Hey, what is going on YouTube? My name is James and welcome back to another, what will hopefully be a fairly quick video, because after this video I need to shoot out and get my hair cut, hence the flowy hair. And also I'm not wearing a watch. I feel like so naked right now. Now, as you can see, I have got a new watch box that can hold 20 watches. I've gone a bit mad. And as you can see in the title, it says no more watches. So I'm going to be talking about that today. And also I'm going to be sharing with you guys a little gift I got from Tudor, which is pretty freaking cool. And I'm going to explain why I got this and what watch I'm going to be getting next and why it says no more watches. So let's cut straight to the point. I am not getting any more watches until August. Now, to some of you, probably to like 80% of the watch community, they're laughing at that because that's like super easy to them. They don't buy watches all the time. They probably buy one a year, one every 5 years. Some of you guys are so good at collecting and so good at holding out that it amazes me. Whereas the other lot of you are probably going there like, what, until August? How are you going to cope? Like, you're already getting shivers just at the thought of me not buying a watch for that long. It's like, what are we in? We're in June right now? I think we're in June. I don't even know. Yeah, we're in June. So not long, but still, for someone like me who seems to buy 2 to 3 watches a month, that's a pretty big deal. Like, I'm gonna have to hold off. Now, all the watches that I had on order have all come in. Some more vintage pieces, some more Eagle 7s. As you guys know, I'm going a bit crazy on them at the moment. So everything is now within the box that I'm gonna have. Nothing more is gonna be added to this until August. Now, as you saw, I got a gift from Tudor. The reason I got that gift is because I'm going to be getting the Black Bay Blue in August. I've been trying to say that for a few times and it's just a bit of a tongue twister for me. So that's the watch I'm going to be getting in August, and I'm going to make a completely separate video on me getting that watch. Now, the reason being, I am going to be getting it on finance. Now, before you all freak out in the comments and start saying horrible things to me and judging me, it hasn't been like something I just decided, hey, I can't afford the watch, I'll get it on finance. It's been a long thought out thing. You get what I mean? I've really been thinking about it. I've spoke to multiple people, got advice from all ends of the spectrum, from people my age, from people with kids and family and responsibilities, and people who have done this and people who haven't done this, people who have always bought everything outright and people who have done a lot of finance and still okay. So I've really looked into this and really thought hard about it to make this decision. And also, as I said, there'll be a separate video on it, and the reason being, I'm moving again around September time potentially to a new store, and that new store is going to be a fresh open. I'll be there from opening day and it's going to be exciting times, and that store won't stock Tudor, so I won't be able to get one at the same price I can get it right now. So that's another reason. And August is my birthday, my 20th birthday, and I thought, why not celebrate big and celebrate such a successful move, such a successful start to a new job, and really just treat myself. But anyway, like I said, there'll be a complete separate video on that. But now let's change perspectives, have a look at my watch box as it stands right now, and this is what's going to be in it until August. I've promised myself and promised Nadine and promised many people I will not be buying another watch. So let's show you and see what you guys think and show you what has come in, because I have done some amazing purchases recently, and one of them I know pretty much every single one of you out there is going to like. The rest of them I understand if you don't, but there's one in here, it's a vintage Seiko, and you guys are all going to love it, and I'm going to do a separate video on it as well. So let's change perspectives. Okay guys, I've really tried my hardest to get you all a great angle of all the watches in the box, but I'm not too sure how this is looking and also how it's going to sound, because you guys are really far above me right now. So let's just get straight into this. So as you can see, here's all the watches. You'll be familiar with a lot of them, like my Revolo, my Oris, my Lumtech, my Alpha, a few of the Eagle 7s you'll remember. And down here, I think probably the Seconda, the Raqueta, and the Alpha are what you're already familiar with. So let's just jump into it. Let's just start probably at the top row. We'll just go straight with this Citizen right here. So this is one of the latest purchases I made. Citizen Eco Drive. So this one, I'm absolutely amazed. It was on eBay and I saw it going for £35 bid. So I put in a bid for £35, not expecting to win it, and I did. And I absolutely love this watch. It has got solid end links, sapphire crystal, Eco Drive, which is, for those of you that don't know, Citizen's latest sort of endeavor, and it's been their latest endeavor for a while now, and it's absolutely brilliant. So this watch is powered by the sun. which I think is really cool because I've got all these Citizen Eagle 7s, and these are like, these run the 8200A movement, which is a Miyota movement, and it was like their main movement back in the day. That was their main thing that they used in pretty much most of their watches. Now this Eco Drive is kind of the same thing for today's day and age, and I think it's cool to have, you know, 70s and 80s main movement and 2000s to 2010s main movement, and it will be interesting to see what they end up changing to, and I can just have this progression of Citizen and their movements in a sense. But anyway, really, really great pickup for £35, absolutely love it. Let me show you on my wrist. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and I think this is a 41, 42 mil watch, and it just looks absolutely great. But let me move on to the next watch. So I'm gonna leave the best till last, this Seiko that I was talking about. Now there's a few other watches. I'm pretty confident I showed all you guys my all yellow gold Citizen Eagle 7 with a fluted bezel. Really, really fun watch, black dial. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and it looks great within the collection of Eagle 7s. Another one is this one, which I'm still yet to clean up, so it's really, really manky at the moment. But this is a two-tone Eagle 7, and it has what I've nicknamed the Corum bezel. The reason I've nicknamed it the Corum bezel is because it looks like a Corum. Yeah, for those of you who don't know what them watches are, I'll put like a picture up on screen here or something. It reminds me of one of those watches, but this is beautiful, really, really nice sort of jet white dial, which just shines really, really nicely. So 100 meters war resistant, though I wouldn't trust it because it's from the 80s. It's on the original Jubilee bracelet, which doesn't have a lot of stretch at all. Like, this is in immaculate condition. The movement's running well. Everything is running really, really well on this watch. I just need to give it a clean because there's a lot of build up in between the links, and I just need to size it to my wrist as well. But that's one of the purchases. I'm super happy with this one. I think it's such a beautiful watch. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is one you probably all are getting a bit confused about, and it's this Citizen down here. So this one I picked up for £8 on eBay. The reason being, it's broke. As you can see, broken crystal, broken everything like that. It's another Eagle 7. And it has the 100 meters war resistant as well. I'm going to send it to my watchmaker David at some point to get it all fixed up. But the reason I bought it for the price I did was because of the bracelet. If I can't fix up this watch, it's not the end of the world. It's not a lot of money lost. Now the watch is still actually working. If I give it a wind, you'll see the seconds hand start to move. And there it goes. It's working. So the watch is still he says, as it doesn't move anymore. But the watch is still working, kind of. So I think it's going to be not too bad of a fix. But this bracelet is what drew me to it. A Citizen Eagle 7 on this bracelet. And it's the original bracelet for the watch as well. I've never seen anything like it. So it's really, really cool to have one of these for the Eagle 7. So there we go. That's why I picked it up for £8. A couple of the other latest ones are this one, this Citizen right here, which I've put on a really nice sort of suede strap. I think it's from the 60s. I don't know much about it. I don't know what movement it's running. I haven't done any research whatsoever yet. But it only has a French date wheel, which is weird. And the shape of it is very, very strange. It's like 30, I think it's 38 millimeters from that point to that point. I would show it, but I can't bother. And it's a very, very odd shape. It's like oval. I really like it. I think it's a really, really cool watch and a really, really good buy. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I just remember it wasn't much at all. And as you can see, it does have a stamped crown as well, which is really, really nice. I think it's from the 60s. But there's one of the other purchases, another Citizen. As you can see, I'm kind of in love with Citizen. Another one which I think you guys have all seen now as well is this gold Oris that I picked up for like £12 or something on eBay. Now this one is from the 60s also, and it's actual gold plated to 10 microns. So it's not a gold watch, so to say, but it is real gold plated as opposed to gold tone, which is what these are. They're not, no gold is involved, it's just gold tone plating. Whereas this is real gold, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, that's a really, really nice little Oris square. It's definitely different. And then I think you've all seen this one as well, but the Seconda that got fully fixed up by David. I'm still working on a video for this. It should be done very, very soon, but it's a video about the story of this Seconda because it went from being completely smashed and destroyed to now fully working in amazing condition. Like, David did such a great job. So I can't wait to get the video done for this. And next is the watch I've been talking about. It's a Seiko from 1970, and I've already gave it a nickname. It's from 1975, sorry. And the nickname I have gave it is Baby Snowflake. And let's see if you guys can see why as soon as I bring it up to the camera. There it is, absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy with this purchase. Literally, this is probably one of my best purchases in my vintage sort of purchasing history. So far, I think this is the best one. So as you can see, it has that beautifully textured dial right there, and it's a king quartz. It's got the little penis logo at the bottom, as I've nicknamed it. It just looks like a penis. I don't know what it actually is. I still need to do a lot of research into this watch. But as you can see, it's got a textured case as well. And it's got a textured bracelet, which is one of these kind of ones, and it's absolutely beautiful. Let me just show it you in the light, and the way it just gleams, like, oh, it's so pretty. And from 1975 as well. Like, I am so freaking happy with this watch. I think it's one of my best purchases by far. And it's a quartz, and I kind of like that it's a quartz. It's very different. As you can see, like, the indices are raised at the back and then sloped down. Like, it's just such a beautiful watch. Let me show you on the wrist. So when I picked it up originally, like, I really just saw in it, not a Grand Seiko, I saw the AP Royal Oak, and let me see if you guys can see why when I put it on my wrist, if it'll go on. There we go, got there in the end. Let's see if you guys can see why I think it reminded me of the AP Royal Oak. It's the case shape. I just think, I know it's completely different, but it's just got that sort of look that reminds me of an AP Royal Oak, and the way the bracelet just shines in the light like the Royal Oak does, it's completely different. Like, don't get me wrong, but it still has that sort of, that, I don't know, that personality that a Royal Oak has. And it's got that beauty and like dial and just everything that a really, really high quality watch would have. And I just can't help but think this is the best purchase I've made yet. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. So now that's my collection as it stands out of the way and my current purchases, and I will be getting, as I said, the next watch in August, which will be a Tudor. Let me show you the gift I got from Tudor. I think it's absolutely freaking awesome. I've already used it, so it's not in the box as perfectly as it was when it was sent to me, but you'll get the gist. So let's switch this over for the box. Here is the box, and as you can see, it says Tudor right there. So quick story, as you guys are probably aware, I work for Beaverbrooks the Jewelers, which is, as I said, it's a jewelers that stock watches ranging from your fashion brands all the way up to brands like Tudor, Zenith, Omega, Breitling, just to name a few. And we stock jewelry as well. But anyway, the representative for Tudor popped by to our store, and I got in a pretty good conversation with the guy. He's a really nice guy. And we just got talking about Tudor as a brand, and he was like obviously doing what representatives do, which is just let you know on what's coming out, the latest stories and everything like that, which is like obviously David Beckham being their new ambassador, which I think is a good move. Good job, Tudor. But anyway, I told him I was getting the Black Bay Blue in August, and he said he'll have to have a dig around and see if he can find me anything. Now I thought he was joking. And then the next day, this turns up to work for the attention of James in a box. And I was like, what on earth is this? So let's have a look and see what you guys think. So let's open it up. The boxes are very difficult to open. Here we go. If he can get it off, there we go. Yes, as you can see, congratulations on your new watch. I know I haven't got it yet, but thank you very, very much, James. That's his name. It is a pair of Tudor headphones. How freaking cool is this? So the wire comes off like this. Let me show you. Here they are. It's got the Tudor logo right there. And on the top, it says Tudor. These are freaking epic. Like, they are so nice, so comfortable. They sound amazing as well. And as you can see, they're not like some, I don't know, £10 pair that they've just stuck a logo on. Like, these are amazing. Like, I think they're AVG. I'm still yet to find exactly what brand they are, but they're really, really cool. Let me show you, like, the cable. I know it's not that big of a deal, but like the cable comes with it, and it also has the one that you screw on here for putting it into a switchboard or whatever you call it. I'm not an audio guy, I'm sorry. There it is. Comes with this as well, which is pretty freaking awesome. And then behind all this is a carrying case for it as well. And the carrying case is also signed Tudor. How freaking cool is that? So this is what I got from Tudor, and I am super, super chuffed with it. I hope you guys like it as well. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care and peace out.